Yes, like that, Kelly. We've done this exercise in the stable over the door, so obviously she will already know that she's supposed to touch the cone in my hand. And then when she does make contact with the cone with her muzzle, I'm going to make the TSK sound to let her know, yes, this is what I want, and then incentivize her. So mark and motivate. And if she's saying, oh, this is so easy, I can do this, I've practiced it many times over the stable door, I go, what if I go a little bit lower? And I'm going to reward her for just doing that again. And then I go, what if I go a little bit lower still? Very nice, Kelly. And then I go, what if I go even lower than that? And I like to save my back, so I'm not going to want to stand in this position for very long. And when she does say, I think I know what you want me to do, I go, what if I put the cone on the ground and I just point at it like this? And if she says, can I eat grass? The answer is no. What if I point over? Yes, like that, Kelly. So I'm going to point at it like this. So for one moment, if you can imagine that my hand is a head and my arm is a neck. If I do this at a standstill, and she says, you put the cone on the floor, would you like for me to go towards it? The answer is yes. So even if she doesn't physically touch the cone, I just pick up the stick. So I just want to let her know, I know that we're working on grass, and this is often a interesting, much debated argument. But I'm working on grass, and I am the leader in my mind. If I allow her to eat grass just randomly whenever she feels like it, then I'm confusing her because I'm letting her go, it's okay, you can eat grass when I'm around you. Whereas if you watch horses in a herd, a more dominant horse will never let a subordinate horse eat that close to them. And normally, the dominant horse will walk in and just chase the other horse away from the food and then take it over. So what I want her to do is, I'm very specific in my mind. I would like for her, so this is very conditional feeding. You're allowed to get a reward from me, but it is on condition that you at least look at the cone. So I'm going to bring her a little bit closer, and then I'm going to point at the cone. And if she tries to go towards the cone, I'm going to reward her. So ideally, you're not going to be working on grass. You're going to be working on sand. And you're just going to try and see, can you help her to find what this means? Very good. I'm going to do it again. So imagine that my hand is her head and my arm is her neck, and I'm pointing at the cone, and she's already learned that she's supposed to touch the cone over the stable door, but now because it's in a very different position, she's not 100% sure, am I doing the right thing if I go towards the cone? And I'm letting her know, yes, you're getting warmer, well done. Mark and motivate that desired response. The more you practice this, the easier it's going to get. And you will get to a point where if you work with your horse, that you will not need a cone on the floor anymore. All you will have to do is point at the ground, even though there's nothing there. You know, and she knows that we've been practicing this, and she's doing really, really well. So I'm very impressed with her. This is fantastic.